What is this? Okay, good. It looks like I just milked nothing. I should probably not do that in town. Just like jack off in the town square. Hey, how's it going? Whoa, whoa! What the fuck is this? Got him! I've just been drifting around, being led by circumstances. No, that's not right. In Ave, you helped Bart when he needed it. I can't keep a fucking straight face, this awful writing. Drifting, kind of like me. Holy shit. Oh no! Oh, we're not quite dead yet. Don't worry though, I have a telescope equipped. The sprite tells me it's a lady, but the face tells me it's a man. Do that Dr. Girlfriend voice. Yesterday my stove caught on fire. I thought the whole house was gonna burn down. You, they're ugly, kid. Every kid is ugly.
What? These aren't special in any way. There goes the potion! Oh!
It's a perfect fit. Oh! Ooh! Well, that's gonna be a problem. 24 people have died. We might not finish the campaign now. Oops. I never equipped the chainsaw. I never equipped the chainsaw! Oh my god. I didn't stab that man with a chainsaw. I just made chainsaw noises as I hit him with an axe. Holy fuck, I'm an idiot. Oh, he'll have the key for sure. Police! Nobody move! Like I kicked his knee bone or something.
Are you blind? What in God's... I mean, better luck next time.
Armor broken, what the fuck? Just kicked that boar and my clothes exploded. Arcanum.
Damn it. Stop. You totally fucked it up.
Well, you fucked me, dog. We're not getting in now. You blew it, old man. Holy shit, you blew it. Wow, and it's just his face. Oh. No! I can't take you seriously when your planet's called Choco. Welcome to Choco, keep your nose clean. Is your planet named after candy?
Spell shit in hindsight. That went pretty good. The hell is this? It says the sacrifice of fire is the gate to ruin. Place torch if you crave the void. Okay.
Terrors may indeed stalk these shadows, but yonder, a glint of gold.
I fucked that up. A whole bunch.
Hey there, we're back in Edithel, and there's an alert here. Mechanic has been found dead. I don't like that. Huh. Not drained of blood, so I don't think we have a vampire. Right? Well, that's not the best way to start, but neat. Generally, nope, sorry, he's fighting. Actually, that might be that fucking... I think that was the planter. That planter's still throwing a tantrum. If I see that... Yep, he's gone. Das.Coalesced. I want him out of my fucking fortress. He just beat someone to death and smashed a wood furnace. Das.Coalesced. I don't have to put up with your shit anymore. People are moving back in. Get the fuck out of my city. Minus a few road bumps like that. Things in Edithel are going well. We're starting to get migrants again. I hope so. Like, we had at least one wave of migrants. We have to see what the spring brings us, which is right now. We're working on our murder hallway here with our ballista entrance to the caverns, and then I said we were also going to reroute even the main entrance. So, like, if you're not a trader, you have to come this way. So that means that sieges also have to go through this. Because this one was a little hit or miss when people are just fucking around out there, but this keeps the entrance away from, like, the town proper, so we don't have situations like people going to the library. And then also, we could have the army muster in the library and then unlock the door, which will be handy. Dwarf mercenary Fellstalker. Oh yeah, that's good. That dead mechanic will worry about burying him when he becomes a ghost. So is the Asher. This would be a wood furnace. Yeah. So... what are we up to tonight, you ask? Well, I want to finish the crossbow hall. Well, the crossbow hallway is technically done. Hey, Justin. We just need to get our crossbow operators in ship shape. Are you good at using this yet? Novice siege engineer. Siege operator is the one I'm interested in. Competent. It's not bad. As long as they're not novices. Novices take forever to load it. Once we get everybody decent at loading and firing, then we can actually start to man the front gate with them. Because unfortunately... oh, well, no, we can still shoot bolts with, like, just one person, but it won't be ideal. Yeah, I really like the Trader's Gate here, but I think we'll switch over to... well, I'll probably just make it a stairwell, honestly. Just a one-man stairwell that goes down. I'd love to gussy up the entrance, but that might take some doing. There's a hole here. I don't remember doing that. Maybe I chopped down a tree and the ground gave out. So what is over here if I just dig straight up, like right here or something, or right here? Actually, really like this. Goes kind of for a bit. Did we abandon the glass cave hall? Just the roof is now? It turns out Glass walls aren't see-through, but that whole thing is made out of glass. We'll go back down to it in a moment. This opens on a ramp, which I'm not a huge fan of. I want to come out like here, maybe? Make this. That's not the worst exit either. I think. Yeah, I mean, they're in the danger zone immediately, so whatever, I like it. I want to leave it there so we remember to do it, but I don't want them actually digging it just yet. Probably the stairs here, maybe like wall this off with obsidian, so it's like, ooh, that's the way in. Because if there's a siege and I can get to it in time, I would prefer to raise the gate where the trader is. So they have to take this stairwell and they have to walk down Ballista Alley. Still waiting on the spring migrants, which should arrive. It's late spring, I don't know where the fuck they are. We were waiting for migrants last time, and then I realized I decided against just keeping the stream running too long. Yeah, there's the roof. But yeah, I was hoping it would be all glass, like a cool tube tunnel, but it's not actually see-through, even though the walls are made of glass. Clear glass, no less, which took a while to fucking make. And then I was saying last time that we could probably get away with a bunch of windows, but windows might be breakable, even though I think building destroyers are broken on this current version. So we could make this all... Well, actually, I don't think Windows support other windows, so I don't think you can go solid windows. That'd be like window, wall, window, wall. It's very interesting that nobody's digging this. Oh, there's some migrants. Some migrants have arrived. We were at 62, I believe. Four, 5. 6. I mean, as long as we get like 7 per season, we'll slowly claw our way back. I think we'll start seeing more than 7 though, because we did a really big fucking trade with the homeland, so we might get more than 7. We're about to hit 10. Maybe we got 9. Still 9 guys. After going several years with 0, I'll take 9 guys. Yeah, probably shear animal, make cheese indefinitely. Well, actually, probably don't even need to shear and cheese indefinitely, just have like a work order. It's like if we have less than 10 cheese, then try to milk someone. Looks like we gave up on making infinite ballista parts. I do need to make ballista arrows. I don't think the arrows quality matters. It might not even be assigned to quality, but we can have someone just start shitting out ballista arrows too. I really wish it would just show the fucking 3x3. It's hard to visualize it. Yeah, this just seems insanely decadent to me. Maybe I'm missing something, but I mean, worst case scenario, only 1 ballista works, and he's still our best ballista guy. So, and I mean, with the kinds of sieges we're probably going to see at this point, I think I'm just going to go with 1 ballista for now and just get ammo. Yeah, I think we'll do that. Masterpiece. 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 And yeah, I think I'd like to get the entrance done and decorated. A little concerned that people are hitting gem deposits. I think they're digging up marble for flux in the steel industry, so that'd be up by the crack then. It's safe up there, whatever. They're installing the discs. Yeah, as we slowly get more discs, I want to expand it both ways, because I think if we can get this whole tunnel, that's pretty much anything weaker than a Forgotten Beast is going to die before they get to the doors. Which, I mean, some people might think that's a little lazy, but I normally don't do a lot of trap-heavy fortresses. I try to depend on my military. Much to the chagrin of my peasants, if you missed the part where like 100 dwarves died here. Just bronze ballista arrows forever. What do we put here? Ammo. Where's ammo? Am I blind? Siege ammo. It's interesting. Is the arrow... I think the arrow's separate from the arrowhead. I bet you have to forge the arrowhead at the forge. Oh my god. I'll live. Bronze ballista arrowhead. I do look forward to seeing the ballistas just shred invaders. It'll be tricky though, because we have to get the operators in here because they're civilians. So basically, we could burrow them. Actually, is one thing we could do. But we can also just order them to use it and they'll run over. So with the arrowheads, siege ammo, and some logs. All. Everything you need to make ballista arrows will go there. In very weird orders, because it's like wood as well. So it'll probably fill up with wood first. Okay. Oh, they're finally digging out the arrow bunker. Because if we can get enough people, I said I can draft that. No, sorry, the joke I made was a crossbow quad, because it's probably just going to be 4 strong. Yeah, when there's an attack, you would quickly station the crossbow dwarves over there. We can actually probably refit this barracks to accommodate an archer squad. Because if I recall, we build a ramp at the very back of the target range so their arrows don't get destroyed, and then we put the targets here. I see a ghost. Uvash Soto. I want to say I already engraved yours. I'd be wrong. Nope, there it is. I only have one for it as well. And then, yeah, we could maybe think about, like, retrofitting the fortress to sort of more closely incorporate the tavern and stuff. Which will be tricky, but that might be kind of neat. And that'll be an interesting addition, like this more, maybe rigid design on the true proper fortress. Because we can, like, swing it around over here. And then we have access over to this area. Which is quite dangerous, because if they got in there, then they'd be in here. But I don't know what we put over here, but there's room. There's a lot of room over here if we want to utilize that. That's also another way out into the obsidian forest. The mushroom trees. But you'd have to cut through the barracks. So I don't know. Let's get 4 dudes. I need a new squad. They're archers. The rapid lenses. Uh-oh. Put to rest. That's fine. The one good thing is our archers don't need to wear armor. Because we don't take to the field with our archers. They always fight from inside fortifications. So let us equip, add a uniform. It's just a militia. That's actually what I'll call the uniform. Militia. They can wear anything as long as they bring a crossbow. And then, do I have to make quivers? Not DF hack. Quiver? Quivers are made of leather, aren't they? It's worn on the body like a backpack. Dwarves require quiver to hold their ammo whenever they engage in shooting. Need at least 1 quiver for each hunter and marks dwarf. Quivers are made from leather. Okay. Armor's on the body, so it's probably body wear. Or maybe they'll auto-equip a quiver if they're using what would the quiver be? A uniform. It's on the back, so it should be body wear. Capes are foreign. No capes allowed. Face veils? Ooh, that's cool. Headscarves? I don't know what the fuck their quivers on. They need to wear them. Maybe they equip them normally. Like if they're required to wear a crossbow bolt. Oh, I didn't know this. The stress penalty for the loss of a masterwork is divided by the number of remaining masterwork items. That's probably when my cook hasn't snapped. If a squad is assigned multiple ammo types... What we got here? When fired, bolts have a chance of shattering on impact or bouncing onto the ground. They may be immediately forbidden after being fired to prevent hauling force. That makes sense. I have to reclaim them after the fight. Given that crossbows have maximum velocity and maximum force, the weight of bolts is generally irrelevant. Weight doesn't influence their effectiveness beyond 1333, which is the maximum density, and above that, all bolts have the same inertia. Sheer strength is the primary property that matters for bolts. Even masterwork wooden bolts bounce harmlessly off copper armor because wood is very, very weak in shear compared to copper, while iron bolts pierce without any issue due to reasonable strength. Bone bolts are significantly better than wood, but metal bolts are still recommended for military use. Adamantite bolts are effective despite their density. Sharpness is apparently important on a bolt. Bolts made out of non-adamantite metals fired at armor of equal or superior strength do not deflect and simply deal converted blunt damage instead of edge damage. So if you beat their armor, it goes through, and if it doesn't, you just deal blunt. Okay, that makes sense. As with all non-siege ammo, hunting military dwarves must be equipped with quivers. I don't know how to force a quiver on the uniform, but we can make the quivers. Confirm and save uniform. That's weird. Oh, because no one's in the squad. That makes more sense. And then if I was an archery target, what would you make me out of? Stone at the Mason's workshop. No. Well, I know what easy way to do it. Archery targets. They could be built from wood, glass. Okay, I think I remember that. Build one more archery targets. Make an archery. Apparently, I just build it. Hello? Strange mood? Engineer. Ugh. I'll need to worry about 4. I will make my archery targets out of... I should have a bit of a surplus of wood here if I'm careful. But I suppose because we're dwarves, I'll make them out of wool and rock. I'm decadent gold. Solid gold archery targets. What is this? Make an archery range. Barracks and archery ranges can be stacked. Paint the archery range. Select the archery zone and specify the shooting direction. It's an interesting archery range. It looks like each person has their own alley. Size of the range must be large enough they can stand at least one tile away. It's advisable to channel out the area in front of the targets. Oh no! That's right, because it can hit the target and then fall. No. Experience is gained on shots, not target hits. Only one person can train target. Put to rest. Oh no, there is a vampire! Ablel Curligadin, administrator's been found dead, completely drained of blood. There's a vampire in the fortress somewhere. It's got to be one of the new guys. Damn. It's going to be... I don't need... Oof. It is going to be a real chore to find a vampire without a therapist. I don't even know where to begin. We'll just... For now, we'll just hope he gets caught. There's still a little quirk of our town right now. There's a vampire about. He's claimed a magma glass furnace. That's a shame. He needs to be dumped. So does he. I forgot to dump their bodies. Just getting back into the swing of things. A vampire. That's going to be a little tricky. Fortress is pretty big for how large our population is, so... Not ideal, but that'll help keep the stockpiles stocked. There is a vampire. And I mean, might just exile him, I can't decide. Oh no. That was not my intention. I really misjudged that. Let's just get this all ripped up. How's this coming? Let's begin work on it. I'm not sure what to do with the old barracks, but I really want to move these guys down to the actual front gate, because they're not really... This used to be the front gate, so this is a good place for the militia, but now they're not really accomplishing much. I'm sure I didn't lose anybody. That administrator that died could have been someone important. No. I mean, he may have been someone important, but he wasn't actually holding a position in the town. Some necromancers visiting the library. I like that. It's up by the marble. Okay. I'm not sure what to do with this room once we decommission the barracks here. But if we do decommission the barracks, then I have an excuse to run some infrastructure over around. Here. Yeah, actually just one here. Oops. Hmm. I'm not exactly sure what we're going to do when we get over here, but there is a way to get to the forest from the old barracks, and then there's some room here. I just don't know what to do with it yet. Because what do we have all the building blocks of our fortress. We have a hospital, we have a library, we have a tavern, we have an apartment complex, we have a dining hall. I could try to do a little engineering here, an even nicer dining hall, and then give them a room to come to this part of the fortress, but that's getting people pretty spread out. It is now summer. Yeah, I'm not sure what to do with this room. Could have noblemen live here, but the noblemen won't move in. Probably the only nobleman we're going to see is if we ever become the mountain home. The king and queen would move in. Jesus Christ, we're going to dip under 20 FPS. I'm very, very, very terrified of that fact. Because we capped the cavern off. Maybe there's just too many things down there. I have to kill some of them. Oh, bird, a helmet snake. That's kind of neat. And Jesus Christ, these are all dwarves that died in the fortress. Well, there's a bunch of dead Crundles, too. Fucking, what is it? Fixed dead? $121. I don't think it's going to help too much, but... might be FPS depth that gets this fortress. What a world. It's just tricky because like this is the main part of the fortress because that's where we cook the food. Maybe that's just me, but I always make the kitchen the heart of my fortress because everybody's got to eat. I'm not sure. Like we have so many industries already. I'm not finding enough jewels to make like a large jewel industry. Can't really do farming stuff over here because it's not irrigated. Two ballista arrows so far. Hey, another masterpiece ballista part though, unless that's an old one, which it might be. Nope, there's a new one. So we're at 5. I think technically that's enough for 2 ballistas, and we might just go with the 2. I think a third one might be overkill for how far along our town is. Nope, they can't do that. They'd overlap. Fuck. Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of the ballista sprite. It's really hard to read. You just wall that off and then cap the floor again. What is this? Out of diorite? Okay. I mean, I guess we could just make them like random meeting places and people can go wherever the fuck they want. Like I could fill this with statues. Like a little statue-nasium. So the lake over here, we could do another well. I mean, that could work. We could build like a much nicer hospital over here. But then what the fuck do we do with this? This is not that hot. Like actually getting into the tavern. Looks like we're getting more crafts created, right? Dropping off a bill and crown. Construction wall, all diorite. Diorite. Did I... Huh. Might not be allowed to place them because they're flagged for melting? That is the reason. Oh no! A royal treasurer from Dur Tekid. Wait, it's humans in the... What the world? A human caravan, a human treasurer. That sounds like diplomacy stuff, but I didn't think humans did that in the base game. Interesting. Human caravan from Dur Tekid. That could be interesting. Time to completely re-envision this. I want all that gone. I even want the marble gone. We might just make this a fucking insanely decadent, all engraved room to really blow our value up. Because more value is more dwarves, and also more things attacking us from the surface. I don't think Forgotten Beasts give a fuck about your fortress value. Hello? Who's this? Oh, speaking of, the Forgotten Beast, Tofi. Wait a second. Tofi sounds familiar. A gigantic hairy crab. It has a twisting jointed trunk and it undulates rhythmically. Beware its noxious secretions. I will consider it. You are locked in the underworld because the hatch closes from above. Good day. Yeah, I think they were just like leaving the map and then coming back. Yeah, he just wants to... Damn it, the hatch is still locked. I'll get you next time, Etithel. Really curious to see what this human treasure is gonna do. I assume he might visit the mayor, who is asleep, and try to set up a trade agreement for next year, which again, I did not know they did in the base game. Human treasure. He's trying to attend a meeting with the mayor. Wakey, wakey. And then we still have that pesky vampire. Is he just looking for the mayor? There's the mayor's, like, housing complex. I was about to say, where's the party? But everyone's going to disassemble the barracks. Are you becoming a pacifist city? Oh, no. I'm building a bigger barracks. He's really struggling to find the mayor. I'm sure that'll sort itself out. The brokers may be trying to meet the treasurer. Where are my finished goods? Maybe I should have my miners start searching for gems, because gems were very lightweight. You know what? I doubt the humans can even carry home 13,000, so I'll just put these 2 crates out. We in trouble if the human envoy gets vampired? I think visitors would be hard-pressed to die to a vampire. There's the other human town, Bessamong. Yeah, this is the new barracks. There is room above it. So I can put like a bedroom there for the... Hello, human diplomacy. On behalf of the Merchants Guild, let me extend greetings to your people. There is much to discuss. Make requests for next year's caravan. I don't even know what to ask the humans for. I could ask for, might be able to ask for foreign weapons. Make a whipping squad. I can't. Weapons, flails, and whips. Awesome. You know what? Yeah, on principle, I want your whips. There's a need for metal bars next year. Good talk. Very neat. Again, I did not know. Did not know humans would do diplomacy in vanilla. Well, I think technically it's premium. Vanilla might be the non-Steam ASCII version. I'm not sure what the official lingo is. Having some trouble mining this still, fellas? Yes, we are. Yeah, then I'd probably make this 3 wide for traffic, and then just wall off the irrigation, because that room doesn't serve a purpose anymore. There you go. That'll be quite the adventure. We also have to move the armory down to the new barracks as well. Can you go please straight to depot? Sorry, I'm listening to poetry. Well, there it goes. I think I mentioned this, but I'm not even sure if they're allowed to use a weapon they have no skill in. Like, we might need someone in the fortress that actually knows how to use, like, flails or gigantic spears to trade effectively with them. Do need someone to... Whoops. That's why we unlocked the door. Then wall it off. Yeah, just because we're closer to the water here, I'm tempted to build a nicer hospital. And we can decommission this other hospital. Maybe make it someone's office, or... Mayor's been re-elected, that's probably just going to keep happening. This needs to be walled off. Tavern access. Yeah, I'd like to have some bedrooms here. Because it's a really weird... It was like a maintenance hallway, and everyone just took it because it was the quickest way to the tavern. And then the, like, official hallway outside the tavern ended up being a weird maintenance hallway. You could pretend that maybe the dwarves are very paranoid about this part of the cavern, because this is where the Serpent Man Wars happened. They're overly defensive about that region. What do you got? Well, those are my goblets, that's a problem. Allowed weight 8 tons. Fucking bastards. You better have a bunch of sheep or something. You don't. How am I supposed to help you when you have all this heavy... You can't carry anything. This is a 98-ton platinum melody pipe. Just an incredibly heavy flute. Buy that book off you, though. 34-pound instrument. I don't know what a cauldron's for, but it's mine now. I'll look that up. Oh, that solves our quiver problem. Fire thread 2. I owe you $2,000 apparently. Those are some fancy looking fish. That's enough. A couple spare goblets. I'm sure that'll be fine. There you go. Oh, nope, sorry, they weigh too much. Problem solved. Who's very happy? But who's the other one? Oh, the other guy hasn't actually made it to the depot yet. Yeah, I like this new hospital complex idea for whatever it's going to be worth. That's the well room. And that immediately opens out into the lake. Okay. Because we can make this hospital just insanely decadent now. Because right now it's just like, a bunch of beds. We can have like little hospital suites even in here. So this is where the well would be, and then maybe little alcoves for statues so people are happy when they go there to get water. And then normally I put a door in the middle, but I'm actually going to put 2 doors on the sides. With a window in the middle, so you can kind of see in. Which is kind of creepy because people will bathe at the well, but... So there's a little hallway here, and then maybe this is like Chief Medical Dwarf's office. Go. That'd be the Chief Medical Dwarf. And then he might even sleep in here too. We could put his room in here. Actually, if we really wanted to be fancy, we could actually make this a window, and he's looking out into the cavern. That's actually pretty styling. That's very styling. But we could also put like a surgery, like we put like an operating theater here or something maybe. Let's keep our eyes on the prize though. Now if I were going to make like a little room for a hospital, what would it look like? Well, what goes in a hospital room? Well, there's a bed. Well, probably 2 beds to a suite, I'd say. Maybe they have a little cabinet. Further stuff, maybe a chair for a visitor to sit in. I don't like that. I like this. Well, we don't need, doesn't always need to be through, so we can actually, hang on. We're getting a little carried away. We can unpause it for this, because the town's still kind of living its life. What do you think so? All the ones from Last Money here, alright. So this would be like a waiting room, which is just decorative at this point, because our fortresses were rich. So there'd be like a double door, and then another double door. And this would be a waiting room with tables. And there'd be a desk maybe for a dwarf receptionist. A diagnostician perhaps would sit there. In fact, I would say that the diagnostician's office could be over here. Pretend that's like a GP. We're playing a little dwarf theme hospital here. Another double door to get you out of the hall. So diagnostician would go here. I would say, this right here would be a supply closet. That's where you keep all the hospital supplies. That'd be fine. Yeah, just a door and then 3 chests. And 3 chests should be enough to hold all the hospital stuff. And then it's a little lopsided here. Okay, like that. This might be like an operating theater. Probably another operating theater here. Another operating theater there. No, we don't need that. No, I don't like that. Yeah, I still don't know what the hell the actual, or the beds would be. Need a room for traction benches, too. That might be something like this. And then, you know, while we have the memorial slabs, it would be nice to start to have a coffin sort of graveyard. And there's a lot of room over here to do that, isn't there? Probably do it over here. There's a lot of room here for that. So yeah, we have 2 operating theaters with just 1 table each. Doesn't seem to be a lot of surgery that happens in my fortress. And then we'll have 8 traction benches, and again, that sort of stuff doesn't come up a lot in my fortress, it seems. And then, you know, it kind of feels like the hospital's getting a little too big, footprint-wise. Do that. That's where the traction benches go, and then this is where the actual beds would be. Just not sure what that's actually going to look like. Something just relatively simple, like just a series of bedrooms, effectively. I like that. Just bed. It's pretty fucking gigantic, but that's the hospital. And then, was it the problem that the coffins needed little rooms? I mean, we sort of have the manpower to deal with that. Use some diorite. Dio. Almost done the little forest shortcut. I mean, yeah, a hospital and a cemetery kind of makes sense that those are like the largest and nicest parts of the fort, because this is a fortress of death. those off. Necromancer, Necromancer, 2 Necromancers at once. It's a double decker. That needs to get built. Oh, we got that cracked. Oh no! Actually goes down a little bit there. We can do a little bridge. Made out of... not sure, obsidian. I like steel doors for that clean look, but maybe not a good idea here. We do need a jail, too, when we finally do implement our justice system. So we could just put we could put all sorts of infrastructure over here, really. Oh, I would love a wagon, though. And then, I think you can, I've touched on this before, I think, as well. I think you can get sieges back-to-back, but it's very unlikely. So basically, once we get a goblin siege and we win, we'll want to start working on some above-ground infrastructure very quickly. It should be paving a road to the edge of the map for caravans, and also decorating the traveler's entrance, which sends them down to the cavern. Okay, we got all that shit. Working on the bridge. Looks like they finished the murder tunnel. And only one person in the entire town can engrave. And he's kind of good at it, so there'll be some very nice engravings in the hospital. How much steel do I have? Should be starting to come in. 114, you'd be right. We'll use this first part to get the hospital done. A little drowsy. So yeah, how many more dwarves could possibly die? Let's try to go with 50. Which is still a fucking absurd amount. A tomb is a zone in which dwarves and pets can be buried. A tomb can be assigned to a specific dwarf or to accept dwarves for burial. Tombs keep nobles happy. Dwarves that have been assigned tombs will return their possessions when they die, and other dwarves. Making a tomb for every dwarf in your fortress can be time-consuming. More convenient than creating tombs for common dwarves is to create one large room with many coffins and create one zone for each. No, wait, we fixed this right at the end, didn't we? Because I was painting them wrong. Creating one large tomb with multiple coffins similar to barracks will not work. Okay. So I always like to build my tombs the same way, which is like a maze where the tombs are just inset in the walls. I also like it. I like putting it directly next to the hospital, life and death. Bessamong we haven't dealt with yet. I think. Yeah, he's way to spare. But all he has is shit. You have a crow in a cage? What am I going to do with that? You know what? I don't have time for this. I'm not talking to you. So this is 50 coffins. Well, I'm gonna lose a bunch right now doing this, but... pretty good. Oh wait, what am I doing? No, that can work. I have a plan. I have a plan, brain. Don't you worry. 80 gold statues, and then hang on. Where's coffin? It's a sarcophagus if it's made out of metal. So each alcove is a coffin, and then there's a statue behind it. And then it's all engraved and smooth. Baby has been found dead. Yeah, that'll happen. Engineer went berserk and just kicked him like a fucking football. I hate babies! There we go. Engineer's been struck down. It's not the best. He might have been the guy in charge of the siege engineers shit. Siege Corps. Yep, one of them's dead. I think the good one. That sucks. Nope, sorry, you're a talented siege operator. But I think I don't know if it's because we were just short on population, or if I have to actually set it to 4 shops max so they leverage more than one shop. We're done with the silvers. Rock mechanisms, fine. Okay. Not sure where that fight happened, because I have to get the bodies out of here. Well, if I know anything, it's probably a brawl in the tavern. Huh. I don't know where that guy died. There's nowhere for the barracks right now, so I have to make sure these duties schedule is disabled. They're all off duty already. Perfect. The thing is, they can still train in there. I just ripped up the floorboards. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 11, 13, 15 steel doors I need. If we really wanted to, we could get to the point where we're smashing furniture that isn't Mastercraft. which I am okay with for metal, but we don't have a surplus of wood to do that. But you could like make a gold bed, You can't make gold beds, not without a mod. Would be nice if the summer migrants were to arrive. They seem to come later now, maybe because the simulation's running so slow. I'm not sure about that. See a socket doesn't need to be here. Okay. Another necromancer. I never actually double checked if these necromancers have been copying the secrets of life and death, because that'll turn the whole fortress into necromancers. And I'm not sure if it has to be called the secrets of life and death, or if the description says this text contains the secrets of life and death. But if you read a book about the secrets of life or death, you become an immortal necromancer. Necromancers are immortal beings blessed with the secrets of life and death. The origin of necromancers. They initially begin as normal historical figures who are mortal, like, remember the queen of my homeland. At some point in its life, one of these creatures may suddenly become obsessed with his or her own mortality and seek to become immortal. Shortly afterwards, it'll begin worshipping a deity who has a death sphere. And then, once the deity becomes an object of ardent worship of the figure, it will reward the worshipper with an artifact slab containing the secrets of life and death, which is then swiftly claimed by the recipient for diligent learning, thus becoming a necromancer. This original necromancer then takes an apprentice of one or more fellow immortality seekers who will obtain the knowledge of their master. Residents and citizens alike can also become necromancers if they happen to read materials such as codexes, quires that contain the secrets of life and death. One way to acquire such materials is by trading for them from a caravan. Could you imagine knowing the immortal secrets of life and death, and then you go back to your fucking day job as a caravaner? Necromancers may occasionally arrive with their slab in hand. It's possible to add necromantic tasks as part of your library, allowing you to turn your dwarves into necromancers once they read them. It's also possible to use the world maps and military squads to raid necromancer towers for the reading material contained within them. Dwarven necromancers no longer age, need to eat or sleep, but they'll also no longer need to drink, which can slow them down tremendously. They may also raise the occasional corpse, which will attack non-necromancers. While this may not sound like a big deal if you have a fort full of necromancer dwarves, the real fun comes with diplomats, trade caravans, and outpost liaisons. We've somehow managed to put that off for the 15 years our fort's been alive, but that gravy train's going to stop sooner or later, I assure you. Yeah, my only concern is that the kitchen isn't really... Well, we can also move the kitchen. Really, we can just slowly move everything that's not a temple or an apartment over to the new district here. We could have a grander dining hall, and then put the kitchens near it. The one thing, well, it hasn't really come up so far, but we can't really move the farms because we have to irrigate land, and that's a pain in the ass. Huh. Seems to be some dead turkeys. We'll lock this door so they have a chance to reproduce, unless they're all dudes. Hen, gobbler, hen. Nope, that's enough to start a turkey civilization. There's the well hole. Well, well, well. I think I have all the parts to make a well. We'll do a save here, because that does go outside my borders, so there's a chance that something that can fly could get up into the hospital and cause some trouble. Then we can fix that by just capping it off to the well, I think. But I want to hold off on the well for now. Chief Medical Dwarf's office is almost done. That's the whole hospital. And then we just need the graveyard to get dug out. Okay. This is going to take forever to engrave. The smoothing should go kind of quick. Oh, some migrants have arrived. I think we gained 6 or 7 again there. Watch out for vampires. No werebeasts to worry about, at least. A cyclops has come. They come from the surface. My army can handle a cyclops. I think they're naked. It's covered in water. That's about it. I think a Cyclops is trapping you. Oops. Building Destroyer, Semi-Mega Beast, learns fanciful... Nope, not trapping you. Cannot be tamed. Cyclopses will destroy buildings and pummel any dwarven civilian. The only weapon is brute strength, as they possess no natural combat skills and lack the immunity to stunning possessed by the equally large Etten. Well-trained military easily being able to knock a Cyclops down and cause it to give in to pain. They should not be underestimated, however, as they'll easily tear their way through unskilled recruits. They can be easily captured by a cage trap. Dwarves will haul the cage very slowly. While quite harmless inside a cage, a Cyclops can prove extremely fun if released inside your fortress. Okay. So just because I have everybody busy with the hospital, they might cut through the forest to save time, so I'm just going to have the army attack them. because it's going to take the army forever to get to him. Okay. Sort itself out, I'm sure, with no consequences. I have a feeling just like one Axe Lord is going to be okay if you can get up there. Well, well, well. Oh, those are the migrants. That's a visitor, I hope. It's a big smooth job. Actually, I think probably the smart thing to do is to watch the Cyclops. Who's the uninvited guest? Where the hell are you? Oh, that was quick. The Cyclops misses the Axe Lord. The Axe Lord hacks the Cyclops in the neck. The Cyclops misses the Axe Lord. The Axe Lord hacks the Cyclops in the foot. Cyclops falls over. He then flails at the Axe Lord while he's on the ground. The Axe Lord hacks the Cyclops in the upper left leg. I don't know why my voice cracked there. My upper left leg. My boss is gonna kill me. Chopped his leg up. There goes his walking leg. Then the Axe Lord, the Cyclops says, "Can it all end so quickly? Begone, fear!" While he's on the ground unconscious. The Axe Lord hacks. He's really working the legs. Wants those drumsticks. What's the killing blow? The Axe Lord hacks the Cyclops in the head. Yeah, that'll do it. Want that shit out of my town. Yeah, I had a good feeling I'd swarm him. I didn't expect a single Axe Lord to just shred him, but I think Axe Lord is the highest skill level, so he should win against a lot of things when he's by himself. The problem we have is like getting them where we need them all at once, because they're really bad at the trickling in. Okay, the graveyard's almost done. I want the graveyard all smoothed up, too. We're not under attack. Migrants have already arrived. They're busy smoothing, so I'm going to step away to grab a drink here. Fucking smooth is right. Oh, ghost. Ghostly wrestler. Arab Matzan. Ghost. That's a priority, please. Get that all smoothed up. A obsidian well. Any beautiful buckets? Tower cap bucket. Relatively beautiful copper chain. Can we get a beautiful mechanism here? If I have a master, only a. Because the good thing about a beautiful well is when everyone comes in to get their drink or bathe themselves, they comment on how beautiful the well is. And then there's like the architecture skill as well, but I don't know how that works in premium. The Steam version. Nish Olta, another one. Yeah, the engraving is going to take forever. Because it's only the manager that's allowed to do it. He's got his fucking work cut out for him. He's the poor bastard now, I think, to begin his grim task. Well, nothing grim about it, it's just going to take him fucking 3 years. That one? Okay. It's a quick, smooth job. Maybe we won't engrave everything. Well, I'll probably do an engrave at the entrance, like we do with the memorial slabs, but I probably won't engrave the entire hallways and shit. That'll take forever. Got more people. Wasn't the count at 70? Migration wave came just before I stepped away. That was our summer migration wave. There's another 7 or 8 people. Because I think we started at 62. A couple people died, which brought us down to 60, and then like 7 or 8 people moved in, and then like another... No, 11 people moved in at first, didn't they? And then like a few more people moved in after that. We had a couple tantrumers die today on us. Stuco's risen? Man, there's a lot of ghosts lately. No. God damn it. Yeah, vampire killed someone, guy to tantrum and kicked a baby. One of our tantrumers got beat up forever to death, if you will. Like some nice diamond or circle shaped rooms to match what we have over here. I like this dining hall, but I think we'll detach the temple. And we'll make a nice, everybody's allowed to pray here temple. Okay. He is just fucked, unless someone moved in that can also help him. No. The next best engraver is a novice. It's a real shame he's also our manager. It's a real shame. So we've got our hospital and our graveyard. What could we put in the temple? Is an elk bird dangerous? Large flightless birds, common creatures found in the caverns. They're generally non-hostile, but will interrupt tasks throughout the fortress, and if engaged, they'll kill an untrained dwarf in one-on-one combat. They can be used as mounts by goblin siegers. They also produce a single feather when butchered. They're one of the more common creatures that have gizzard stones. The rock, gizzard stones are treated as cut stone gems for encrusting goods and furniture. Weird. Yeah, I think it'd be cool if the temple was a high ceiling. And it looked out into the caverns. But there's not really a good place to do that. And keep the symmetry. I think I'd put the temple here, and then this could be noble bedrooms and shit. I think I might have to appoint, I'm gonna go with a triple engraver. I want it to be just him because he's already kind of good at it, but it'll take forever otherwise, and if only a handful of people engrave, it comes kind of quick. How are those gold tomb things coming? They've made a few. 11 sarcophagi. I'm going to build some for now just to get things moving. Unfortunately, these will not all be dwarf statues. Hindsight, I think I might actually be able to force it to be statues of dwarves. Related to civilization would probably give us mostly dwarves. Oh, I'm going to actually choose a site. Comedic Haim, I think was one civilization. Yeah, Comedic Haim. They'd mostly make dwarves. But that'll be a lesson for the next time. So I think these are all statues of dwarves except this one, which is a statue of a little frog for some reason. That'll tell an interesting story. Yeah, we also want a temple carved out. I don't know how we'll do a temple. Because I love to put statues and things, but you can't put statues in a temple, because if someone throws a tantrum and tips it over, they're cursed by their god, which should turn them into a vampire, because we don't allow werebeasts on this planet. Well, we didn't allow werebeasts at World Gen. There's a chance that someone could be cursed as a werebeast still on this planet. And I don't want to be the guy that starts that fucking epidemic. What can I decorate our temple with? It's really nothing outside of a statue that like is thematic. If you really wanted to, you could maybe incorporate the graves into the temple, but it's too late for that now. I've already begun work. Well, it's actually not too late because not a single sarcophagus has been planted, but then this room makes no fucking sense. You could turn them into bedrooms if you really wanted to, but... Our first engraved job. We could make this the jail. I might be able to retrofit this space into a jail. But then what's this? What are these people doing? Oh, they're hauling all the gold shit. That's because it's so heavy. Okay. I guess that makes sense. We got a wood? Or has everyone just been busy? We're out of wood. It's safe wood, but I waste a lot of it because of the ballista spam and stuff. I think it's a perfectly reasonable sized forest, just I'm going through the wood too fast. So we made the 2 arrows. Just extend it on each side as we go. The funny thing is, if we never get wagons, we don't even need to use this. They'll just come through the ballista gate. And because we know building destroyers are broken, my fortress is very ramshackle. Like, we'd probably put a bridge here as a safeguard. And then we can also just open this too, like just in case, just lower this and they physically can't path into our fortress. Lock the hatch there from the tavern. I like to make multi-Z level stuff. It's just a real pain to channel it out in priority. I like the basic hoods. Yeah, we'll just let some more people in. They can eventually become long-term citizens, and we can make them do other stuff. These guys should really catch up. Yeah, I want to make this temple multiple Z levels. Okay, what about something like this? Oops. So you'd come in. And then up here on the sides. Be a bunch of chairs, like up in the balcony. And channel all that down so they would look down and they could see the guy. This one, we need to have an odd amount, because then we can put an altar in the center. Not just yet. I don't want them big, and just in case I change my mind on it, but. Actually, I'm going to put temples in this, and then we'll just deal with the vampires if it comes up, because I think it'll look nice if we do it. Yeah, I like it. And yeah, I hate channeling. This is the tricky part. Engraved a masterpiece. This is exactly what we wanted, masterpieces. We're moving at a decent pace now with the 3 guys doing it. No. What the fuck was that? Oh, yes, it's the tomb of someone's dead ram. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Let me change that. Standing orders like they don't bury pets or something is what you do. Where the fuck do I set? This is not... I actually don't know how to stop it. Okay, this is a problem. There is a way to make it so I don't bury pets. I just forget where you do it. The hell? Looks like there were quite a few people that cut through the forest now to get to the other side of the fortress, so we definitely want to begin to make this the main entrance so the forest is extra secure. What's going on there? Gonna need a lot of chairs for that temple. I'm not actually sure if I can make the temple multiple Z levels. I don't think so. So the upper level would be just for show. Put to rest? Nope. Fucking vampire. He gets you if you're in the dormitory. That is going to be a problem, because I think it's... I think that people are allowed to lie about their age, but they're not allowed to lie about their skill. So there's someone in my fortress that's way too good at everything. That would be the giveaway they're a vampire. I think you might also be able to see like what they've killed. And they're not allowed to lie on that, so that list would be way too big. That was a dwarven baby, so it obviously wasn't him. I'm going to say solid gold floors in the temple, except for a path of engravings that lead up to the offering. Here, what is this fucking little... This is a finely crafted gold statue of toads. Okay, well, wait, thanks for the combo breaker. The rest are conveniently dwarves. Send an image of dwarves. Arab hasn't been buried yet. Dragging it over? Where is this thing? Well, someone's trying to fix it. Oh, it's you. It's just fucking super heavy. Where's that one? We're at 5 grumps, which isn't great. We were down to 2 at some point. A vile force of darkness has arrived. That's a shame, because I really wanted to get the booby trap hallway ready for these guys. So what we do is... Is there a reason this burrow is completely empty? There it is. So they can cut through the forest and run up here, and that can be a problem. But I have a spare hatch cover. If we can hatch that up, we're safe. Except... give it a second. But I trust my army to fight the goblins because it's just a shitty archer army they always send. Actually, maybe we've traded a lot of shit since the last siege. Maybe they know how rich we are. Hello, people trying to attack me. Where are they? That was odd. There they are. They come in from the northwest, so it takes them a long time to get to my entrance. It's very convenient that I built in the southeast facing part of the volcano. Because they can't even cut around, they have to walk all the way around the caldera, so it's not a straight line for them. What are we up to? There's actually quite a few this time. But I mean, I also have Axe Lords, so I think I can just throw my guys at them. I'm frankly incredibly confident of that. Nobody should be in the tavern. You're supposed to be burrowed. So now you're fucking stuck there till the siege is lifted. Congratulations. Hope you brought a Lunchable. But as soon as I start to catch them down here, we'll just throw the army at them. Close quarters, crossbows will lose. But just for a little hubris, I actually need to step away for a moment, so hopefully I can get back before the goblins reach the bottom. It's like I got here just in time. Did we get the hatch up? Am I that lucky? I am that lucky. Everything's coming up Edithel. Alright, pick your poison. Either you make it to the cage traps, actually some already did, or the army gets you. Don't send the reservists in there. Stats are too shitty, but I trust that fell stalker. That's probably enough. Door's locked, you idiot. You fucking imbecile. Gotta be a little careful, because I think if one of my axe lords, like, backflips out of danger and he steps on a pressure plate, he'll get trapped in a cage. Here we go. Yeah, he got one shot and he fucking missed. I think I chopped his arm off. Is there a reason that guy is... That's his corpse. I just don't know where this guy... Oh, shit. That's what the problem is. Trying to kill the ones in the cages. See if these guys get any clean shots off. Nope. This is what I was talking about earlier. I don't know where the fucking rest of my army is. Is he running in terror? He's tired. He has no wounds. Did he find a run? He was maybe fleeing in terror. The siege hasn't been lifted, but they're running. Are these... Hello? Axe Lord sans axe. I think this guy's gonna be the one that gets all the work done. These other dudes that are refusing to wear their armor, they're going to get fucked up by a single crossbow bolt, which is a shame. They're also running faster than this Axe Lord. Oh boy. Well, I might lose a couple people here again to people acting weird. Not my fault. I'm just their mildly enthusiastic administrator. Siege has been lifted. Hopefully that one guy goes to the hospital, because I'm pretty sure he took something to the torso. No deaths. Might be some hospital-related deaths. People might succumb to their wounds. Back to work, everybody. Siege is lifted. Still haven't hauled away that random door and random hatch. I'm guessing the furniture stockpile's full. Yeah. Still have a surplus of silver statues to deal with. Hey there. The game is definitely running slower. At one point, we were getting like a year per stream. We're gonna be lucky if we can clear a third season tonight. Those work orders actually got canceled, huh? Oh, right. Sorry about that. People trapped in the library. Axes really make a fucking mess for the dump squad. Dwarven caravan. Remember, our homeland is Rizislam. So I'm not too worried about Zolbenaro. There they are. And the outpost liaison. I think they're bringing me sheep again. Oh, he's putting on a little show. Simulate Enthep. Simulate Onmo. Sing. Okay. Make sure all the villain gets moved over. Missed a few things today. Didn't have a chance to work on the surface yet. Get that road carved out. Another fishman visitor for the tavern. Oh, these got canceled. When? Oh, because of probably under construction during the siege. That sand. I think we got all the corpses dumped in time this time. How are we doing for time? I guess I did start a little late, but I mostly want our autumn migrants to arrive, and then we'll probably stop there for today. Someone's head, that's gotta go. That was a named goblin. Actually, I think all goblins are named. Diplomacy, what do you got for me this year? He's empowered to elevate me. Didn't make me a county, though, or a duchy. Didn't make me the next one. I just want pets again, even though I've yet to shear or milk any of them. Thank you. Next year you want thread? Well, good luck with that. This isn't fucking Fabric Land, it's Edithel. I still can't figure out where the fuck we bury pets. And or pets for burial, yeah. Should just be able to set it on a designating a tomb. A tomb. Except some dude's ghost. Like, that seems fine. Oh, they immediately put it in. Okay. There we go. Okay. You should find those bodies if they're around and fill the coffins. Sorry, sarcophagi. Yeah, did not make... Well, I mean, we planned out the hospital and the temple, but this is not going to get engraved and decorated tonight. Temple's probably a little closer, but... Is anyone digging this out for me? Yeah, well, kind of. I dug this out wrong. I realized if I left this as rock, we could have just channeled down all over. It would have gone a lot quicker. I'm not good at digging Z levels, which is a shame because I do like to do multiple Z level stuff. And then, yeah, this has to be a prison somehow. That'll be... I suppose I can just construct walls, chain people up in them. You know, scholars visiting, but not getting any necromancy books. Resist Lum is the one I want. No wagon again. But that bill and chest, they have room. He's ecstatic. What about you? I gotta free up 200 tons so he can haul all this treasure away. I don't know if he'll be able to, though. I can probably buy that cheese, buy that book. Still 70 pounds too much, huh? Here's the thing, I don't want an alpaca. But that's really heavy, so... And then I gotta worry about keeping track of a bunch of food we don't actually need to eat. He's ecstatic too. Goodbye. I'm a county. I thought this happened last time. I think that's the third county appointment. Maybe it's broken because of the Baron. I have no hillocks, which is weird. You'd think I'd be grabbing some hillocks by now. Because hillocks would be a godsend for absorbing population, because we can just request workers to come work for me. Might actually be at the point where it's too much. There might not be enough for them to graze on. We're gonna see. That's definitely a lot of sheep. These guys need to get moved to the Goblin Museum. That stuff can get dumped or whatever. I don't think we've ever used that stockpile. I don't think I set it up properly. The one where we just put clothes to deteriorate. I don't think it worked. Let's see what we got here. He's an expert engraver. Adequate. Adequate. I think they'll both be, those other guys will be pretty decent skill by the time we finish the whole hospital. That's the final channel, and we can start to decorate the temple too. Support. Stops cave-in. In the rare event, you completely detach a piece of your fortress. Otherwise, they're ornamental. Dirt roads may be quickly overgrown. And paved road will not be overgrown. You know, we did have the siege, but we'll just get a paved road of not obsidian, maybe marble or maybe gold. It's rich. Yeah, still not done this. I think I might just open this, honestly, just because we have the saw hallway. I mean, we do have a single ballista, so if it's a huge, like, Snake Man ambush or Goblin invasion, we can let her rip and get at least a kill or two. Hopefully our migrants arrive shortly. It'd be neat. Won't get a lot right now, but I look forward to cracking 100 migrants again. Oh, I looked away. Who's this petition here? The Honest Drinks. No. We've already got at least one performance troupe that hasn't been granted citizenship yet, so. Too many people, they're just going to eat all the food. Although we do have a food surplus, we're actually limiting the amount of food we produce. Yeah, I'm just going to really play with fire here. Put statues in the walls, and if someone snaps in this room, what a fucking mess they're going to make. think I'll go with wood furniture for the temple, even though gold's probably better value. Might be some nice wood from the surface, because I'll need to make quite a few chairs. Can't quite tell which one we're getting the most wood from, but how much gold do I have? 255, that's enough for some decadent shit. But what about stone? Because I might have a lot of gold nuggets that I need to smelt still. Only 42, actually. I think we get multiple from each nugget, or maybe we get multiple nuggets from a tile that we mine out. I'm not sure. Gold. Each nugget becomes 4 bars. Never mind, we have a lot of gold again. Okay. So yeah, I'll make this a solid gold road. We'll want to probably landscape a bit so that the ramps are even. Unfortunately, I don't think the wagons will spawn right there. They'll still spawn in the north where it's all fucking blocked. And I'll never remember, but one year I'll have to. Maybe the next stream, but I'll probably forget. Someone will have to remind me when we finally get a caravan. We have to pause it right away and see where they show up and then carve them a road from all the way over there. And that'll be a much more difficult task to make gold from across the map. The evil justices, they've been through here before and requested residence. Fuck them. No means no. I didn't think of that. I can't smooth that because we dug the pit. I'm going to have to build like a wood scaffold just so I can get over there. Yeah, this will be all engraved, so it's like a little pathway. And we'll put chairs everywhere. Gold floors. To speed things up, we might just dump, auto dump from DF Hack all the boulders in this new area we constructed. 76 people, I could probably start to have an underclass that hauls. Well, I never actually go to the trouble of assigning that, but I mean, everybody helps haul, so once your population clears 100, dump jobs are a little easier to clear through. I can just designate the scaffold right now. Yeah, that hospital is going to take a while. Merchants will be leaving soon, but they're way down to the max. Hopefully the spring wave will be even larger than the autumn wave. I've only exported 122,000. I guess the problem is just I can't carry it out. So hopefully we can do some engineering work on the surface so wagons will actually show up. Because, I mean, I'm a county. The caravans definitely show up. There must be something stopping a wagon from spawning. So just too many trees or too many ramps or something. We had wagons show up one year, though. Right before the Serpent Man Wars, we did get a wagon. Yeah, I don't have gold. Maybe it's all hiding in the... It must be. It must be all tied up. It says we have it, but it's actually just gold floors in the library. All right, wow. I need to smelt a bunch of gold, and now I need to make a bunch of gold, because I'm not sure if we have enough. Probably don't have enough gold for the surface road, so we'll have to make our surface road into something else. A kind of block we have an abundance of. You're making steel, you're making pig iron and steel, you're making pig iron and steel. You're going to make gold forever. Yeah, we need a bunch of wood as well for the chairs up here. Again, like this hospital and temple are so just for decoration. They're over-engineered for how they function. The temple for sure needs to be made out of gold. What could we make the road out of? Well, I mean, the economic choice would be diorite, because there's too fucking many of it. And it's a pretty nice muted color, which I like. Obsidian would look weird. Microcline would kind of stand out like blue rock on the road. You could do orthoclase, I suppose. That's a little more road looking. Yeah, let's do orthoclase. So it'll kind of look like cobblestone, basically. Just ramp down that quickly. Road won't go over. That's a shame. Let me double check that I can build a road over something. Yep, I can. So you just need to plug those holes with nearest material, really. Yeah, a nice road off the edge of the map should help people path in. Wow, they don't give a shit. This is to get the wagons in. Hey, there's the migrants. 83. That was another. What was it, 76 we were at? So yeah, another 7. The hell is this? Oh, this is when I was trying to kill that dude. Well, it's about time to wrap up. Since we got our migrants, I just want to get the beginning of this road laid out. There they go. The merchants, that is. Okay, that should be enough for the road. Just need these last 2 wall blocks. Okay, they're just going to pick up the wood. There's a bag here? I must have killed a goblin snatcher recently. This is going to suck because they're not orthoclase blocks, it's orthoclase boulders. It's a nice road. That is going to take a while, though. Sheep farm, which I haven't actually done anything with yet. Smooth that, which shouldn't take too long. We have to very carefully remove the scaffold without killing herself. Yeah, I don't know how much more gold I can rustle up, but I do have to go looking for more gold. The hard part's digging without making gigantic mines or going to parts of the cavern that expose the fortress to danger, because right now the way we've walled off the fortress is our mine shafts are part of the town, so they can dig safely. Alright. Master is visiting. Claimed a stoneworker's workshop. He'll probably be fine. Yeah, I don't think I have enough gold bars to actually do the temple right now. Gotta smelt some more nuggets. It's very annoying that the stocks show things that are installed and not just the raw blocks. Or bars. Actually, will it count bars on a floor? It must. But it's about time to wrap it up because we got our autumn migrants. The towns are growing, which is amazing. I was very concerned we were in some sort of like anti-migrant death march towards destruction, but I think Edithel is gonna hang on for quite a while. Masterpiece gold sarcophagus. I would use that to make a tomb for our Baron, but he died long ago. Yeah, I've never really had a fortress bounce back, so I have to see Edithel through all the way. Real underdog story. Underdog of its own hubris. Like, I was very fast and loose in the early years of Edithel. Just want this scaffold done. I think most other tasks, I'll remember what I was doing when we come back. So that's what a rough orthoclase road looks like. That's nice. That's a nice looking road look. We can probably channel this out and then build a new orthoclase ramp, which might look a little weird. A rough road might not line up with a constructed ramp, but orthoclase. Well, we can just channel it again if it looks dopey, I guess. So we can do orthoclase, and if it looks dopey, we'll rip it back down to orthoclase blocks. But the people that aren't wagons, there's hills on the sides to climb up while we work on this. He's begun a mysterious construction. We don't even need to worry about him. He'll sort himself out. Yeah, once that temple's done, we can decommission this temple, and this is just a dining hall. And then, like, this is a temple for prayer. Unless you belong to one of the specific religions that actually did petition for a temple, then you can just go pray in your temple. But this is the non-denominational temple. This is the non-denominational hospital, and this is the non-denominational mass grave. With Toad. I really enjoy the odds that I happen to have a bunch of dwarf statues in a row, and there's a little Toad. Strip the scaffolding. I'm satisfied with that. So, it's the end of another day in Edithel, and things are going well. We got attacked by a Cyclops, which our Axe Lord made short work of, and we had 1 or 2 goblin sieges tonight, which again our Axe Dwarves made very short work of. One thing to be concerned about, I guess, is if any of my soldiers snap in the tavern instead of bar fight. These things could get out of hand really quickly there, because those guys do carry their axes around when they're off duty. But yeah, there might be a bit of a wrinkle when I pop that cavern with the ballista tunnel. There might be a bunch of serpent men just waiting right there for me, but the buzzsaw trap should keep that entrance pretty safe. So I look forward to finishing the Merchant's Road and being able to close that gate, and then forcing people to go through the ballista tunnel if they want to siege me. That should be fun. And we didn't make that crossbow squad, did we? We can hang on a little bit for the crossbow squad. Sort of like we'll have to hang on for a little bit because that's the end of the stream today. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you come back next time for more Edithel, which probably we won't die. There's gonna need to be a lot of hubris to kill these guys off at this point. I think we've been through just too much. But I will see you next time. Oh my god. Oh fuck it. I thought it was a forgotten beast, but he finished his diorite bed, a bed made of rock. That's kind of cool. Musar Beckham Tatlash install, and he's a zombie. So that's good to know. He's amazing at masonry now, but he is a zombie. He's a little sluggish. But now I will see you next time.